Welcome to NKTelco Sports, presented by Grand Lake Health. We are here at Piqua High School to bring you high school boys sectional basketball tournament action, where the Botkins Trojans take on the Newton Indians. Tonight's game is brought to you by American Trim, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, NKTelco, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Plygem, Precision Strip, Schwiegerman Pharmacies, New Knoxville Supply, Ferguson Construction, Fowler's TV, Wilson Health, Cy Schwiegerman, Carriage Works, Kogi Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, Wayne Trail, Cargill, Wagner's IGA, SecureCom, St. Henry Bank, The Spot, and St. Mary's Foundry. Bringing you tonight's game between Newton and Botkins, a team that the Botkins Trojans defeated earlier in the year. And we've got a rematch in the tournament. I'm Dave Helmstetter, and alongside me, Brandon Coverman. Rematch should be interesting, but this tournament is very important to the Botkins Trojans as they continue to build that program. A very successful 16-6 year, and the tournament can mean a lot to the Trojans. Yeah, getting a 2 seed for Botkins, that's huge. They take the upper bracket, Larmy's with them. They'll face Mississinawa, the winner of this, the right to play Riverside. Botkins really they're trying to get that little crutch off their back to make the sectional finals. They've been upset the past 2 years by Ansonia to impede them to not get to that sectional final. No Ansonia this year, but they do have a test with Newton tonight, a fellow CCC opponent that they have beat by 25 earlier in the season. So you're going to have to see Botkins come out and play sharp tonight. The Newton Indians on the flip side are 6-16, struggling a bit this year. They are new in this sectional. They were playing in Troy last year, actually made it to the sectional finals, upset the #1 seed Xenia Legacy Christian, but there's their first year at the Piqua sectional. Now, you gotta see if you're Botkins. You have not made it out of the Piqua sectional since 2001. So that's a little bit of the elephant in the room, so to speak, if you're a Botkins fan. Hopefully for the Trojans that they play sharp tonight, should be a good matchup. We'll see who comes out on top. Yeah, Newton's point differential only 5.6, so they've been in the ball game most of the time this season, so it should be an interesting matchup. The first challenges ahead for our Botkins Trojans. Up next here on NKTelco Sports, it's Botkins versus Newton right after this.
Kemler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a third-generation family-owned business with locations in Sydney and Walpock, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on first, second, and third shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
Hey Minster, this is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey Botkins, I'm Brett Gerstner with NKTelco, and we are here for you and to help you operate your business network.
Hey Maria Stein, I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with Hometown Pride.
Hi Rishi, I'm Tim Metzger, and we are here for you for your installation of your telephone,
cable TV, and internet.
Contact NKTelco at 1-888-NKTelco. At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Introducing the starting lineups for the Botkins Trojans. Our starting lineups tonight brought to you by American Trim.
Number 35, Jacob Kleiman.
Number 35, Jacob Kleiman. Now just being introduced.
Number 3, Ross Farrell.
Now the head coach or the Newton Indians. Number 3, Ross Farrell.
Number 12, Mason Worley.
Number 10, Andrew Whitaker.
23, Mitchell Montgomery.
Clayson Worley, number 12.
Number 33, Harold Ober.
Number 23, Hudson Montgomery.
Kevin Fettner.
And number 3, Harold Oburn. Starting lineup for the Newton Indians. Now let's take a look at our keys to the game tonight, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza.
Looking here for Newton first. They want to take care of the basketball. When you're the lower seed team, you want to be able to cut down on the turnovers, win the battle of the boards too. They're undersized and dictate the tempo. We know Botkins, if you watch Botkins anytime this year, you know they love to play fast, so you got to be able to slow down the pace and play at the pace you're willing to play as Newton comes out right away in zone.
Trojans with the basketball. Zane Paul, top of the key. It goes inside to Kleiman. It's going to be a foul, and that's going to go against Harold Oburn.
That's a good look on the zone on the inside. Jacob Kleiman just couldn't finish with the pressure there.
Inbound the basketball. Botkins in the black and gold trim. Back over to Paul. He looks inside as they work it around the outside. Trojans into the game 16-6 and looking to advance in this tournament. This is game 1, and we saw it in our first game tonight. Tournament games can take on their own character, but they defeated the Newton Indians earlier this season comfortably, so you would think that the Indians would have an uphill battle. Shot from the corner, and it's good. Carter Kleiman connects.
That's what plays when he plays zone out of bounds. Pretty easy there, wide open, easy shot for Carter Kleiman, the freshman.
Whitaker out front for Newton. Back over on the left side is Farrell. Indians running their offense. Trojans taking it up a notch. Inside it goes, and it's going to be a foul on the backside.
And they're trying to double the
Let's take a look at our keys to the game. Brought to you by Keyhole Pizza and the Botkins Trojans.
Yeah, for Botkins, they want to have that good guard play. We don't have a graphic up, but they want to play, what Coach Powell told me is they want to have good guard play. Particularly in Jaden Purdy and Zane Paul. That's always the focal point of the offense. They also not be complacent. They also, because they beat Newton once this season, they don't want their kids to sit back and take it the moment lightly. And also a great start too. When they, you just don't want to take this moment lightly here in tournament. You need to be able to get off to a good start.
Botkins with possession of the basketball. Shot from the corner, no good. Rebound comes down to Oburn. Montgomery with the basketball. Gets it in the wing and in the corner. Shot floating right-handed by Farrell. No good. Rebound will come down to Denton Holman. Up court quickly to Pretty. Botkins goes inside. Pretty will tip it. Paul will pick it up. 15-footer by Zane Paul, and it's good. Trojans jump out to a 5-1 lead on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Going to be a reach from the backside.
And when you see Newton go to a zone, kind of encouraging that outside shooting. Quick ball movement, ball fakes, key here for Botkins. Got to focus on getting that ball on the inside and getting it into the corners, the weak spots of the zone, the short corner, and getting it in the middle.
Newton with the basketball. They finished 6-16 in the regular season. Farrell will handle it. He's going to the right side, and going to be a foul against number 21. That's Carter Plyman.
And Tyler Free immediately races up the bench. He's been the sixth man pretty much whole year as Carter Plyman goes to the bench with 2 fouls early.
Tyler Free into the lineup, junior. Whitaker shouts instructions to his team. They go to right side and Farrell. Montgomery doing battle inside as Oburn has it, takes it down the lane, off balance shot will roll home. Oburn with the bucket, it's 5-3. Botkins with the lead. Free with the basketball, back out to Paul. Pretty will take the shot, it'll go in and out. Battle for the rebound, and it's going to come away to the Indians. Hudson Montgomery with a rebound as they go into their offense. Down low, Montgomery, turnaround shot, no good. Rebound. Jacob Plyman. Trojans up court quickly. Tyler Free back to Paul. Pretty at the line. Back over to Free. They'll push it back out front to Pretty. Paul looks inside at Plyman. They'll go back around the circle as Pretty puts it on the baseline. Reverse layup, no good. Tip up and in, count it. Denton Holman, I believe.
Give the basket to Denton Holman.
What a tip by Denton Holman. Trojans up 7-3. Newton tries to work it inside. They'll go back out to Farrell. He'll come back inside, but it's going to be taken away. And great hustle there by Botkins on defense as Paul slides into the first row of seats here at Piqua High School.
This is what this Botkins teams bring. This is one of the best teams they've had in a while, and they bring a lot of energy. It's so fun to watch some of them guards make diving plays like Jaden Pretty did just into the seats.
Inside shot, no good. Whitaker for the follow-up, or rather Harold Oburn with the rebound shot. Tyler Free with it, back out front. Paul with it, back over to Free, over to the right side, and Wendell. He'll take the three. Jaden Wendell, sophomore, connects.
And I've said Jaden Wendell is going to be a key all year for Botkins, a sophomore. He had a nice freshman campaign, piecing together a pretty solid sophomore campaign as well.
87th three of the season for Wendell. Rebound comes to Farrell. He'll feed it inside, and Montgomery shot blocked away. Wendell with it, back to Paul for three. Count it. You get that momentum going, and boy, oh boy, Trojans are on a roll. 13-5 our score. 3:02 to go, first quarter. Newton takes the timeout. We'll be back right after this.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Back here at Piqua High School, 3:02 to go. First quarter action. Newton's got to slow the Botkins train down just a little bit, Brandon.
Yeah, when you get those threes from Zane Paul and Jaden Pretty, that gets the crowd up on its feet, and that's what you got to avoid if you're Newton. Now you're backed into a corner a bit. You have to turn things around now before they get out of hand.
Inside it goes. Nice move, nice bucket. Hudson Montgomery. He's only a freshman.
One of the best parts about coming here to Piqua, as for long as I have been, is listening to the announcer Dwayne Bachman, one of the most exciting public address announcers you will ever meet. If you've never come to a Piqua game or a Piqua sectional, come just to listen to Dwayne Bachman. It's worth the price of admission.
Wendell with the missed free throw, and up court come the Newton Indians. Down the lane, shot no good. The rebound comes back down to Montgomery. He'll push it back out to Auburn. Long range shot no good by the Indians. Cross court, there's Wendell. He's open. He'll take the shot. No good. Rebound comes down to Clayson Worley.
8 3 attempts for Botkins here in the first quarter.
Long range jumper. It's a little bit short by Worley. Own rebound. Shot blocked is Mitchell Montgomery. Takes it inside. Pretty will come back into the game. Newton will inbound it. Got a whistle on a foul in the backcourt. Andrew Whitaker with the basketball. The foul will go against Wendell.
Number 14, Ethan Cook.
Ethan Cook into the lineup, number 14 for Newton.
There's a illegal screen there. That was number 33. Auburn.
13-7 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard.
That was the first turnover of the game, so both teams taking care of the ball well.
Zane Paul with the basketball. He'll toss it over to Pretty. Jaden back over to Wendell. Jaden Pretty. Pass inside. Taken away by Clayson Worley, and going to turn it over up court as they step out of bounds.
You know, we said there has been no turnovers, and then 3 turnovers consecutively traded back and forth by teams.
Jameson Meyer in the lineup for Botkins.
47 seconds left here.
And you hear Coach Sean Powell yelling one shot to his squad. Kind of interesting, 40 seconds. Usually with how Botkins likes to play.
Toss over to Plyman, and Botkins taking some time off the clock here as Newton stays in that zone defense. Clock on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard at about 20 seconds. 6-point lead for the Trojans. They'll be patient. Foul in the backcourt. That's going to go against Clayson Worley.
On the number 12, Clayson Worley.
You got 7 seconds. This is good for you. Sideline out of bounds opportunities, your best chance to score if you're Botkins, or really if you're any team. So good chance here to Botkins to run and get a bucket.
Jaden Powell takes it to the hoop. Should have the layup, and it'll roll home.
Good design.
Botkins with the lead, 15-7. We'll be back right after this.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Plygem Residential Solutions is part of Cornerstone Building Brands, North America's largest manufacturer of exterior building products, and the success of our company is directly related to the contributions of our employees. We are currently looking for machine operators, maintenance technicians, forklift operators, and more to join our growing team at our facility in Sydney, Ohio. Plygem offers competitive pay, a full benefits package, as well as opportunities for bonus pay and long-term advancement. Become a part of our strong foundation.
Good start for the Botkins Trojans here in quarter number 1. Also a good finish as Jaden Pretty with the bucket inside as time expires and the Trojans are up for 8. Newton tries to counter, shot rebounded up and in by Mitchell Montgomery. 6'3" junior powers the shot up and in. 15-9, 6-point Botkins lead. Wendell, top of the key, Free has it. He'll move to the left side, looks back out to Wendell. He'll go right side to Pretty, inside Plyman. Backing around the horn they go. Wendell will take it, and it's around and off the iron. Rebound chased down by Jacob Plyman. It'll go inside for a turnaround shot by Denton Holman. Left-handed shot, no good. Newton will clear the boards and have the basketball. Free with the steal. A Newton turnover, and here comes Wendell, left side to Pretty. He'll go inside to Plyman. Back out Pretty. Got it. Jaden Pretty. 35% three-point shooter, and he connects on that one. And the Trojans have doubled Newton here in the early going, 18-9. They work it inside and back out to Worley. In the corner it goes to Cook, and he'll connect. Ethan Cook. 5'9" guard with the bucket.
And anytime Botkins has stretched that lead out to 9, Newton's quick to respond with a bucket. So Newton not laying down here early.
Pretty tosses it over to Free. Wendell has it. Back over to Pretty. Trojans moving the basketball. Plyman comes up. Back over to Holman on the baseline. They'll get it back out to Wendell. Plyman. Wendell has the shot. He'll hit it. Jaden Wendell.
And you just got to keep moving that ball around that zone if you're Botkins, and they're starting to get some open looks. And now you see a travel right there. Botkins, keep stretching the floor. You're hitting those threes. You're going to see Newton come out and start crashing harder. That's when you can flip it inside to your big man, Jacob Plyman, and really start trying to pull away from this game.
Botkins getting good looks at the bucket and converting on them. Off to a nice start here. 21-11 here in the second period with 5:44 to go. Zane Paul, Jaden Pretty back over to Free. Tyler back to Pretty. Pretty will set it up to the right side, and it's missed the connection with Wendell. And up court comes Andrew Whitaker. Over to the left side, it goes to Mitchell Montgomery. Number 23 is in the corner to Worley. They'll move it back outside. Whitaker will take the shot, no good. And Denton Holman will clear the rebound out for the Trojans. Paul, he pulls it back out over to Free. Right side and Pretty as the Trojans move that basketball, like you said, Brandon, very effectively. Deep three, no good, but the rebound is Holman. Double teamed underneath his own basket, kicks it back out to Holman. Free will try the baseline. He's cut off there. They'll get it back out to Wendell. Paul moves into the lane, puts it over to Pretty for an open three. It's in and out. Tip back out by Holman. Holman will have it again. Short jumper, no good. Tipped, and boy, what a flurry of offense there for the Trojans, but nothing to show for it. They lead by 10 as Newton will take the jumper, no good, and on the rebound, there's going to be a foul against Botkins as off the Trojan bench comes Jacob Plyman. And also Carter Plyman.
And Carter Plyman's going to come in with 2 fouls. He picked them up early in the game. So interesting to see a freshman getting his first start here in his first tournament game. You got to get some nerves out, I'm sure, if you're Carter Plyman.
Mitchell Montgomery at the free throw line. He averages 8 points per game for Newton. 5.8 rebounds per game. 6'3" junior forward, trying to connect on his second one, and he does. Nice form, and Newton finds himself down by 9.
Not much pregame information, but senior Elliot Gubo not playing tonight. Don't know if it's because of an injury or other reason, but not in the lineup tonight.
Zane Paul drills it home. Tell you, when you score 1 and they score 3, that's not a good combination, and the Trojans are up now by 12.
And the Trojans are getting an immense amount of shot attempts.
Ross Farrell's shot no good. Rebound comes back down to the Indians, and the rebound there after the missed shot by Whitaker will be grabbed by Paul. Up court quickly. Plyman inside to Jacob Plyman. Tries to muscle it in against Mitchell Montgomery, and it's going to go out of bounds.
A nice job by Mitchell Montgomery. Outside there by Jacob Plyman. He made a nice move on the inside, but he brought the ball down low. It's easy for Montgomery to block it there.
Pass comes back out to Paul. Finds Purdy on the baseline after he inbounded it, but Montgomery will come away with it, and that's a Botkins turnover. Andrew Whitaker with the ball against Wendell. Whitaker goes to the right side. There he finds his teammate. Shot no good as Auburn shot way off target. Plyman up court. Back out to Paul. He thought about it. Now he moves inside. 15-footer off the front of the iron. No good. Clayson Worley with the basketball. And I'll tell you, the pace of this game definitely favors the Trojans.
It does.
Inside Whitaker. Auburn will tip it away, and Whitaker will pull it back out. 5'10" junior guard in the backcourt. He pulls it up back over to Farrell. Farrell looks inside as Harold Auburn jockeys for position. He now has the basketball. Back over to Whitaker. Wendell right on him as the Trojans playing some good defense. Short jump shot is good. Mitchell Montgomery. He's got 7 points. He only averages 8 on the season. Pretty, he'll take his 3. Shot a little bit short. Ball is tipped back out to Paul. Over to the right side to Wendell. Pretty will move inside. Paul goes to his left. Pretty now at the top of the key. Plyman, and the Trojans with 2:12 to go on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard will pull it up and set their offense up. Inside Plyman. Pretty almost loses it. Flips it back into Plyman down on the baseline. Out front to Wendell. His shot a little bit too strong. Plyman tips it, but Newton will come away with it. Ross Farrell with the rebound. Farrell now with the basketball as the Indians with 1:45 try to cut into a 10-point lead, and we've got a stop in action, and it's a timeout, a full timeout. Our score, Botkins 24, Newton 14. Will return right after this.
Carriage Works has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. Carriage Works thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. Carriage Works now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. Carriage Works has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for Carriage Works. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
For over 150 years, Cargill has been helping people be successful worldwide. Cargill has always done business responsibly and in a way that makes us proud. Whether it is educating farmers in India or providing bikes to students with perfect attendance right here at home, Cargill is helping people thrive. The Sydney plant is just one piece of a global company that provides employment for hundreds of thousands, food for the world, and support for thousands of businesses. Be a part of something great at Cargill.com.
Newton will inbound the basketball, and the honors belong to Harold Oburn as his team is down by 10 points as Andrew Whitaker has the basketball as Tyler Freed defends against him. Almost a turnover. Inside it goes to Montgomery, and Jacob Plyman with the rebound. Sophomore with that rebound, and Paul will bring it up to the baseline, and Plyman as Jacob Plyman goes inside. Back out to Denton Holman, rather. And the Trojans will reset with 1:08 to go in this one. First half of basketball. Botkins with a 10-point lead at 24-14. As they listen to their head coach and set up his next assault on the Newton Indians. Free will bring it out. Back over to Paul. Inside Jacob Plyman. Paul thought about it, but he'll go back to Jacob. Paul with it. And Chandler Peters, a newcomer into the Newton lineup. The sophomore 5'5" guard for the Indians. Clock at 25 seconds. Botkins going to be patient. And Botkins will take a timeout. They'll take a 30. It'll be a full timeout, so we'll take a break. Our score, Botkins 24, Newton 14. We'll be back right after this.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen.
19 seconds remain in the first half as Botkins takes the timeout to plot the next play or action right here. Let's see what it is. Jamison Meyer, number 1, into the lineup for Botkins during the break. Paul back over to Pretty. Meyer, and it's going to go out of bounds, but it's tipped away, and with 1.3 seconds left, 1.3 seconds remain, and Botkins will inbound it as Jaden Pretty will inbound it in front of the Newton student section. Jamison Meyer with a shot. Got it. Wow. Just like he drew it up.
Yep.
Obviously, just like he drew it up as the sophomore, Jamison Meyer. Take a look at that one, folks.
And that is a kind bounce of the iron if you're Jamison Meyer throwing it up. If you're Newton, not much you can do about that.
Gets the roll. It's Botkins 27, Newton 14. We will be back right after this.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Botkins enjoying a 27-14 halftime lead here at Piqua High School, just minutes away from the start of the second half. And let's take a look at those first half statistics, Brandon.
Thanks, Dave. And like again, the stats tell the tale of the story. 10-26 for the Botkins Trojans, but torching the nets from the outside with 7-17. No free throw attempts, 13 boards, and a minimal 3 turnovers. Look on the flip side, Newton shooting 30%, 6-20, all coming from within inside the three-point line. 2 of 4 from the line, 11 boards, and 4 turnovers.
And Botkins with a 13-point lead as they finished both first and second quarters with big baskets, and the especially there at halftime, Jamison Meyer hit the three, got the nice roll, and it was a big three-pointer, and the Trojans go up by the largest lead of the night at 13 points, and played really a pretty solid first half. Nothing spectacular, but a good half of basketball. And
yeah, and just that Jamison Meyer shot, it's kind of something like if you're Newton, that's tough to defend. You know, it kind of just 1.3 seconds, kind of just turned around and threw something up. But this is the point of the game. If you're the Trojans, where you're the higher seed and you're up 13, you have to come out and play hot here in the first half. Try to get a run of some sort to try to squash any of the Newton Indians' hopes of coming back in the second half.
Botkins will inbound the basketball to start our third 8-minute quarter. And Zane Paul will have it. We'll go to the right side, and Kleiman. Inside it goes to Jacob Kleiman. Nice move, shot doesn't go, and a rebound will come down to Harold Oburn. Oburn with the rebound up to Whitaker. Oburn will have it. They'll go right side, and Farrell, he'll take it to the baseline, put it off the glass, no good. Tipped out where Jaden Pretty will have it. He pushes it up court to Carter Kleiman. He goes to the baseline and will draw the foul. Interesting call there.
It must have been something we couldn't see. He must have extended the arm. So that's the third foul on Carter Kleiman. He picked up too early in the first half if you watch the first half.
So Newton with the basketball. They'll try and see if they can convert on that Botkins turnover. Farrell on the baseline, and Farrell's going to lose it out of bounds. Ross a little bit incredulous about that one. Quentin Smith will come off Newton's bench quickly, and Farrell will go out.
Ross Farrell, good baseball player for the Newton Indians.
7 minutes to go. Third quarter action. Botkins with the basketball. Zane Paul, top of the key, thinks about it, finds Kleiman off the glass, no good. Scrap for the rebound, and Oburn will come away with it again. Whitaker quickly up court across the timeline against Jaden Pretty. He'll go to the right side as Newton tries to work it inside. They'll kick it back out to Whitaker. Worley over to Whitaker. Paul on him. Whitaker goes down the lane, puts it up and in. Andrew Whitaker.
And right away, Botkins charging up the floor to try to not let Newton get set in that zone.
Free will take the shot, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds by the Trojans and Denton Holman.
And a slow offense to start here for Botkins in the second half.
Inside they go. There's a nice feed up and in as Mitchell Montgomery.
And Newton not saying die. Anytime you think Botkins might be pulling away, Newton scoring a bucket or two.
And the Trojans lose it out of bounds. Jaden Wendell will come into the game.
And then 2 minutes, and a little over 2 minutes into the second half, Botkins already 2 turnovers. They only had 3 in the first half.
Boy, and as hot a shooting as the Trojans had early in this game, they come to a slowdown right now with 5:40 to go in this one on the First National Bank scoreboard. Worley tries to take it to the baseline, and Free is going to be guilty of the foul.
Ball number 23, Tyler Free.
See, we got a little bit of a whiteout versus a blackout tonight, Dave.
Yeah, there's all sorts of student sections from both places are very lively here in the nightcap of tonight's doubleheader here at Piqua. Whitaker, short jumper, no good. Rebound comes down to Montgomery, but on the floor is Pretty, and he'll be guilty of the foul.
Ball number 5, Jacob Pretty.
As the bodies go flying on that rebound, as there you see the shot. There you see Mitchell with the rebound. Mitchell Montgomery, that is. And
Pretty got a little low, just a little too low to force that a foul.
Turnaround jumper, nice look. Shot doesn't go, and Zane Paul has it. Foul in the backcourt. It's going to be on number 21, Quentin Smith, and the sophomore guilty of his second foul in tonight's game. Free will inbound it. Paul will have the basketball as we approach 5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Newton just not going away. Down by 9. Cut into a 13-point Botkins lead as Free goes to the baseline. Back out to Wendell. Pretty over to the right side, and Paul. Lyman comes out front, or rather Holman comes out front. He looks inside for Pretty. Paul will take a long-range 3 and connect.
Exactly what you need if you're Botkins. Something to get you going. You're only up 12. A couple more of those to fall. Try to really take this game out of place here for Newton.
Botkins' first points here coming about 4.5 minutes to go in that third quarter. Foul is on Denton Holman, junior.
You see Coach Sean Powell there, and even looking at the replay here, his team's kind of staying out of position, not rotating quick enough on help side. And Coach Sean Powell not happy with that. He's definitely been called for more fouls tonight. Something you definitely want to clean up if you keep advancing, and you're going to have to play Riverside and then possibly Fort Laramie or Mississinawa.
Free throw trickles home by Smith. Second one, nothing but net, and it's a 10-point game. Pretty looks at Free inside. They'll come back out to Paul as Holman works the middle. Wendell on the right side. Paul is out front. Pretty on the other wing. Beautiful pass inside to Free, and he unable to connect, and Smith will get the rebound. Up court quickly. Ethan Cook will score. Newton has cut the Botkins lead to 8 points here in the third quarter. Paul over on the left side to Pretty. Paul, Botkins has only had one made field goal here in the third quarter. And we're at 3:42 to play in the quarter.
And credit Newton. Well, that zone defense has been working. They've adjusted it well. Coach Spittler done a nice job here at half. His team's moving around fast on defense, not giving Botkins easy shots and collapsing on the inside, making it hard to score from the inner half of the court.
Botkins turnover. Here come the Indians. Worley, they get it back out to Whitaker, to Ober, back it around to Cook. Tries to go to the baseline, not this time, as Paul has the steal. Pretty thinks about it, back over to Paul, looking for a better shot as they work it around the outside. Paul. Pretty. There's the lob inside to Free, back to Pretty. He's got a good look. Shot doesn't go, and the rebound will come down to Clayson Worley.
The shooting woes continue for the Trojans. Charge. And that's something Botkins does a lot of. We watched last game, we watched Josh Fett of Mississinawa cause numerous offensive fouls. Look here, Pell right in position. That's what Botkins does so well. You talk about Tyler Free, Zane Paul, and Jaden Pretty. They all get in position, are all willing to take one for the team, as they say.
2:50 to go, third quarter of play. Paul with the basketball. He's been looking at that zone defense for most of the night from Newton. It's been particularly effective here in the second half. Timeout Botkins. 2:38 to play. It's a 30-second timeout.
Just a reminder, tonight's game.
Keep it right here and remind you that Grand Lake Health's presentation of high school athletics on NKTelco Sports is being brought to you by Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Plygem, Precision Strip, Schreederman Pharmacy, Knoxville Supply, Ferguson Construction, Fowler's TV, Wilson Health, Cy Schreederman, Carriage Works, Kogi Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, Wayne Trail, Cargill, Wagner's IGA, Securicom, St. Henry Bank, The Spot, and St. Mary's Foundry, all bringing you tonight's game between Botkins and Newton. Trojans take the timeout. They're up by 8 points. But Newton, 6-16 on the season, is hanging tough here in the third quarter. Paul will get it to Wendell. Wendell will go to the left side. He looks inside for Plyman. Paul has an open shot. It's a little bit short. Ball bounces back to Wendell. He gets it inside to Plyman. Plyman makes a move and it connects it home. Nice move.
And finally,
Jacob Plyman.
Finally, Plyman works his way into the box score. He's been getting good positioning, good looks. This hasn't been able to get one fall.
Going to be a foul, and that's going to go against Pretty. Or no, it's going to go against Tyler Free, rather.
Oh, the number 23, Tyler Free.
Clayson Worley handling the basketball. He'll inbound the ball.
Carter Plyman for Botkins.
Carter Plyman, the freshman, will come back in to the lineup. Whitaker with the basketball. Back over to Worley. He's at the top of the key. Wendell on him, and Paul will move over as well. Newton will take it inside. Turnaround jump shot. It's good as Mitchell Montgomery, the junior, connects on another one. He's got 11 points on the night.
Newton 4 of 7 from the field this quarter. So 54.7% or so for the Indians here this quarter on the shot attempts they've got.
Paul back over to Free. He's open for a three. It rings around and in, and Tyler Free will get his first basket of the night. He's got 3 points with 1:27 to go. It's 35-24.
You admire that hustle right there from Zane Paul. Going about 6 or 7 bleacher rows in the bleachers deep for that ball.
Newton down by 11 points. Worley back out to Whitaker, has a good look at a three, and he'll hit it. Hit the open shot. Botkins on the counter, 35-27. And Botkins will sit on the basketball. And this time Newton will come out. They'll go into a man-to-man. Wendell with the basketball. Worley on him. Inside Plyman. Back out Paul. Inside to Free. He'll make a nice move to the baseline. Puts it up and in. Tyler Free. He's got 5 now. What a nice move by Free.
Tyler Free with 5 points there. He's done such a good job embracing that 6-man role.
Turnaround shot, no good. Rebound, taken away by Montgomery. Back out to Whitaker. He got it. Wow. Andrew Whitaker. He's got 8 points at the buzzer. Shot is short. Our score, Botkins 37, Newton 30. We'll be back right after this.
At CAPT, we use hometown opportunity to make sure that when we have a position open within the facility, it gets put on the website.
We've really been excited to see how that has grown so much over the last several years.
If anyone is looking for a job, it's the best place to go.
We really want to do whatever we can to get folks that are from this community back to this area.
I would recommend any manufacturing company that they take a look at it. It's a very good benefit for companies at no cost.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Final 8 minutes of play is upon us here at Piqua High School in the sectional matchup between Botkins and Newton. Newton 6-16 overall, Botkins 16-6. Newton just doesn't want to go away. The Trojans had a nice lead of 13 points at half, and Botkins digs in on defense, and there's going to be a foul from the backside as Montgomery collides with Pretty.
Yeah, and that was a really good shooting quarter there from Newton. We talked about it. We said Botkins needed to get off to a fast start to start that fourth quarter, or third quarter. But Newton wins the quarter by 6 points, and now within 7, being a 2 against a 12 seed. You usually don't see games this close in the fourth quarter, but Newton not willing to lay down.
And Botkins is going to want Newton to come out of that zone defense. And they'll take their time, and Whitaker comes out as does Worley. Free takes it inside. Back over to Holman. Back out to Plyman and Pretty. Pretty goes to the lane, and he'll draw the foul. And
number 10, Andrew Whitaker.
not much of a foul, but a foul nonetheless.
Timeout, Newton.
Newton is going to take a timeout. Our score, Botkins 37 and Newton 30. We'll return right after this.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwiederman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
Back here at Piqua, Newton will take the timeout. What do you think the strategy is for the Indians with that timeout? As obviously Botkins may be getting ready to pull the basketball out just a little bit.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what they want to talk about, is Botkins potentially pulling out the basketball, getting a little more patient, because that zone defense was so effective in the third quarter. So I think Coach Spittler wants to talk about a plan if they have to go man, because they've been playing zone the whole entire game.
Pretty has the basketball out front, and it looks like Newton Pretty will draw the foul, and that'll be on Whitaker as they go inside.
Number 10.
Zane Paul will come off the Botkins bench and re-enter the game.
These are the first free throws Botkins has shot tonight as well. We talk about how the zone's been effective. 10 of the 37 Botkins points has come from three-pointers. So, overwhelming majority of Botkins shots have come from the outside. So you can tell that Newton's zone has been effective in not being able to get Botkins many easy shots.
Pretty connects on the second free throw. He's got 7 on the night. 9-point Botkins lead. Newton down low. On the backside to Ethan Cook, but it's taken away, and here come the Trojans. Pretty. He'll lose it, but there's going to be a foul underneath the basket on Whitaker. Take a look at that one again. That's his 3rd. Pretty will inbound it. Plyman back out front. Paul's wide open, and he'll hit. You give Zane Paul that much time, and that open of a shot, he's usually going to connect. 42-30, Botkins with the lead. Pass will go down low to Montgomery, but it's going to result in a turnover. Here come the Trojans. Plyman. He's going to lose the basketball. Whitaker has it. Paul reaches back over on the other side, and he slams inside. And it's going to be a blocking charge on Carter Plyman, I believe.
Well, the Botkins fans disagree with that, but that was a good call.
That'll be his 4th. You can take a look at it again.
Yeah.
So that'll put Quentin Smith to the free throw line. He's made 2 previous free throws. Here comes number 3. Brings it home. Hudson Montgomery, a freshman, will come into the lineup for Whitaker. Second free throw also good. 42-32. Paul up court. Pretty. He'll get the roll, and he'll make the shot as the foul will go against Harold Oburn.
You see the replay here. You see Paul race up the sideline, streaking Jaden Pretty, goes to the bucket. That's how Botkins has fared so well. That's why they're 16-6. That's why they're a 2 seed in this tournament. It's because they're able to get up the floor so fast. And this team, hopefully for them, can shake a little bit off of that 3rd quarter and build off that.
Pretty has 11 points on the night. Newton, Worley with the shot. Off the iron, no good. Paul with a rebound. Inside it goes to Plyman. He's double teamed. Ball back out to Pretty. Short jumper. He connects and draws the foul. Mitchell Montgomery, incidental collision, but it nonetheless is a foul.
Botkins starting to seize the momentum, and it's been Jaden Pretty, as you see on the replay here, that has seized the momentum here for the Trojans. Gets that shot, and Montgomery there runs into him for the and one. So Jaden Pretty now trying to get his 13th point of the night.
Second free throw is good.
Coach Powell pretty excited now. Now as Botkins Trojans have come out and played hard, this is what he's wanted them to do the whole game. And that's what they got to do if they want to get out of this sectional. They have to play hard like this for all 32 minutes. They can't lay down like they did in that 3rd quarter. This is the Botkins team that everyone's been seeing this year. That was what they've been playing so far these first 2.5 minutes of the 4th quarter.
16-point Botkins lead on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Worley, he'll lose the basketball. Pretty. Stop, shoots, scores.
And you should have saw Zane Paul there. He had his eyes feasted on that ball, and he was determined to go get it.
Timeout, Newton. They'll take a break. 5 minutes, 12 seconds to go. It's a full timeout. Our score, Botkins 50, Newton 32. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Newton takes the timeout. They find themselves down by 18 points. And boy, like you said, Botkins really turning it on here in the last couple of minutes of play, and they jetted out to an 18-point lead.
Yeah, as you see the Botkins student section there, you really this is the Botkins team that's fourth quarter has come out swinging, took the gloves off, and really started punching the Newton Indians, figuratively speaking. And played aggressive, played the up-tempo style that has made them 16-6 and a 2 seed in this, one of the premier sectionals in all of Southwest Ohio. And they have to play like this all 32 minutes if they want to get out of this sectional. And Jaden Purdy and St. Paul have spearheaded that aggressive attack this fourth quarter when Newton had it within 7 and had the ball just the third quarter to go. And you see things are just kind of falling apart there for the Indians.
Worley's shot just a little bit short. So now Newton will apply the pressure. Try and cut into this big 18-point lead for Botkins. They trailed by 13 at one time. There's a steal by Chandler Peters. He'll have it. He'll move against Wendell. He'll go to the left side. Whitaker and Farrell over there. Peters will go down the lane, put a left-handed shot up and draw the foul. 5'5" sophomore guard.
Number 2, Jaden Wendell. Chandler Peters at the line. Shooting 2 for you.
Carter Plyman will come into the game in a moment.
For the Trojan, Carter Plyman returns.
Peters' second free throw, around and out, rebound. Comes down to Jacob Plyman. Pretty is double teamed, but he quickly gets his way out of the double team, back up quickly. Paul has it to the baseline. He'll push it back out to Plyman, over to Jacob Plyman. Shot a little bit too strong, but the rebound comes down to Holman. They'll set it back up. Pretty will pull it out. Coach Powell shouting instructions to his team. Paul looks down low. He'll go into the lane, puts the shot up, and it's going to roll home, and Denton Holman will pick up the bucket.
Going to the basket, Denton Holman.
His second basket of the night. More subs in for Newton. Free throw is good.
Botkins 5 of 5 at night from the stripe, did not attempt a free throw in the first half.
53-33, 20-point Botkins lead here on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Peters with the rebound, puts it up and in. Inbounds pass to Pretty. Up court, that's going to be a turnover, and it's going to be a foul, and that's going to go against number 21, Carter Plyman.
Number 21, Carter Plyman.
That's when Carter Plyman's fifth foul. Fell out with 3 points for his first tournament appearance for Carter Plyman.
There you see Plyman going to the Botkins bench. Worley's free throw a little bit too strong, and a rebound's going to come down to Holman. Paul up court. All the way, the left-handed shot no good. Rebound to Peters. He's pushing it up court too. Inside the free throw line, shot no good. Plyman with a rebound. 3.5 minutes to go. Foul in the backcourt.
A lot of whistles blown here tonight. Already Newton in the double bonus, and Botkins just about there themselves.
There you see the Botkins student section as Jaden Pretty at the free throw line. He's had a nice game here tonight.
Yeah, now he's the lead scorer with 16 points. Spearheaded that fourth quarter run for Botkins. But talking about the Botkins student section, they are nominated for the Golden Megaphone, which goes to the best student section in all of Ohio. So congratulations to Botkins. They always put on a show there whenever you go over there to the Coliseum there in Botkins.
That's an impressive fact.
It is.
Newton with the basketball down by 20. Inside Worley tries to make a move on Holman. Shot off target. Pretty will have it. Up court quickly goes Plyman. Nice reverse layup. Jacob Plyman.
Now Botkins piecing it all together. Solid fourth quarter performance. Playing like a 2 seed.
Auburn shot no good, and yeah, that's a great point. Playing like a 2 seed. In control as the clock counts down. Pretty. Paul will follow him in. Goes back over to Holman, over to Paul. Ball tipped away by Peters. Loose ball on the floor. Worley picks it up. Looks up court. Left side to Farrell. Shot off the iron, no good. Battle inside for the rebound, and that's going to go against number 33. Harold Auburn. Auburn's only a freshman, 6'2" freshman. Sure we'll hear more from him in the coming years.
And once you look at this Botkins team, says they're impressive as they're a 2 seed, but one senior on this team, and that's Elliot Gubo. And Elliot is not playing tonight due to an undisclosed injury. I believe he's in street clothes. As Botkins remains perfect, 8 of 8 from the line this game, all coming in the second half.
Auburn will go out. Paul will stay at the line, and he'll connect. 18 points on the night for Zane Paul.
And we know Newton challenged early. We know they did have that upset against number 1 seeded Xenia Legacy Christian last year. They put up a real good effort in the first 3 quarters, but come fourth quarter, you just saw the sheer dominance and talent that Botkins has had to overcome and go away with this game.
Farrell will step to the free throw line. Ross looking for his first points of the night. Free throw around and out. Holman with the rebound. Up to Free, back to Holman, who'll handle the ball. He'll go across the timeline. Jaden Pretty will go down the lane. Short jumper's good. Pretty and Paul just a little bit too much from the scoring side of things for the Newton Indians as Paul goes in and he'll connect.
And now Zane Paul and Jaden Pretty outscoring the Newton Indians by themselves. And this, not too long ago, was a 7-point game, and now it's getting a little out of control.
Botkins really turned it up a notch as Peters takes a 3, shot no good. Pretty with a rebound. That was a 7-point lead at the end of 3 quarters, and Botkins was outscored 16-10 in that 3rd quarter.
It looks like both teams are going to get their subs in.
Lots of substitutes.
Fans are on their feet.
Convincing win here, a great 4th quarter.
And they get up to 30 or 35. I don't know when that running clock hits.
27-5 run here in the 4th quarter, not bad.
and they're 10 of 10 from the line this second half.
Free with the free throw, and it's good. He'll come out as Dylan Tupp will come in, number 33. All sorts of substitutes. Number 34, Cole Steinke. Jamison Meyer, number 1. Number 14, Parker Geis. And number 52, Garrett Greavy, all into the lineup. For the Trojans. Meyer will have it. He'll go across the timeline. And the Botkins Trojans about to pick up their 17th win of the season and defeat Newton twice in this campaign.
Now they'll get a matchup with the Riverside, and now we got our sectional semifinals set up with Mississinawa and Laramie and Botkins and Riverside.
Number 24, Jack Dietz, also in the lineup. Up court, here comes Newton, but they're going to lose the basketball. It's going to slide out of bounds, and let's see who the possession will go for the Botkins Trojans. .2 seconds remain, and Botkins will move on to a Tuesday clash against number 11 seeded Riverside at 7:30. 65-35 is our final score, and win number 17 for Botkins comes at the expense of Newton. We'll be back with our recap right after this.
Right here at Carberry Gym. Thanks for being with us. Drive safely.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital, with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it Caring Without Limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos system takes the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's, and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
Botkins with an impressive fourth quarter puts away Newton here tonight. Botkins a 28-5 run in that final quarter. They were only up by 7 going into the quarter, and boy, they turned on the boosters, and what a finish by Botkins.
Yeah, they turned on the Jets there pretty much, and you look at our final stats here. Tail of the tape, like we always say, and 21 of 49 from the field. We're the Trojans shooting an electric 44% from 3. Can't go any better at the line, 11 of 11. And they do that all in the second half. 26 rebounds, 10 turnovers. You look on the flip side for the Newton Indians, they go 12 of 38. Total 1 of 4 from 3, 6 of 13 from the line, 18 boards and 12 turnovers. But credit Newton, they made this game close. You take a look at this score, you see 65-35. You think it's just a typical 2-12 seed in your sectional. It wasn't for a while there. Newton was only down 7, had the ball with the chance to get it within 2 possessions, missed on the shot, and then Jaden Priddy and Zane Paul spearheaded that fourth quarter attack there and made it in a 23-point difference that fourth quarter there for Botkins. So
yeah, second half Botkins shoots a little bit over 50%, and boy, fourth quarter very impressive by Botkins, now 17-6. Leading that fourth quarter charge is our player of the game, sponsored by NKTelco, and that's Jaden Priddy. And Jaden had a nice game, as well as several others on his on his team, making it a tough decision for us.
Yeah, and it was a tough decision to who to give it to. To give it to Purdy, to give it to Paul. Paul mostly was doing a lot of the work in the first 3 quarters, but the reason Jaden is getting the player of the game is because at the beginning of that 4th quarter, he spearheaded that attack to kind of balloon that 7-point lead out into a 30-point victory. And Zane Paul had an all-around nice game, but Jaden Purdy got his team going in the 4th quarter. This is a team, if they want to get to their first district in 19 years, have to play like they did that 4th quarter. In the next game, and versus either Laramie or Mississinawa, if they're fortunate enough to beat Riverside and make the sectional finals here next Friday, they have to play like that. They cannot afford that same 3rd quarter that they had tonight against Newton, against a Laramie or a Mississinawa.
Botkins the winner. We'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's game. Grand Lake Health's presentation of high school athletics on NKTelco Sports. Brought to you by the following sponsors: Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Ply Gem, Precision Strip, Schwederman Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Ferguson Construction, Fowler's TV, Wilson Health, Cy Schwederman, Carriage Works, Kogi Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, Wayne Trail, Cargill, Wagner's IGA, SecureCom, St. Henry Bank, The Spot, and St. Mary's Foundry, all bringing you tonight's game between Botkins and Newton. NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school tournament basketball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Saturday, February 22nd at 2 p.m. and Monday, February 24th at 8 p.m. You can also watch the games on the NKTelco Sports Facebook page, YouTube channel, and on demand at nktelco.com after the teams have completed their tournament run. I'd like to thank our crew here tonight at Piqua. Our director, Bryce Hamrick, his assistant, Ian Bolheimer. On the cameras tonight, Mark Fissel, Jacob Johns, and Kurt Kuffner. I'm Dave Helmstetter, and alongside me tonight, Brandon Coverman. Once again, our final score from Piqua High School and boys sectional basketball tournament. The Botkins Trojans 65, the Newton Indians 35.